Your spirits are too hard.
The bad energy is too much.
Hello everyone, my name is Musa. I'm a data engineer by profession, but today it's not about me. I'll tell you my journey in the next couple of weeks. Today we are reacting to one of the popular South African developers on YouTube. So let's see how did he... I also follow him, by the way. So let's see. South African software developer. Okay. Let's go through his journey.
Hello guys, welcome back to BMTV. And again, another video here, and in this one we'll be talking about...
Shout out to BMTV. I follow him. I'm also a fan of his channel. In fact, he's one of the people who inspired me to check out to do YouTube also and inspire other people. So let's check out how did he get into the industry and what do you need to get into his industry. He's a software developer or an engineer. So about that.
About my journey into software development. So a lot of guys in TikTok and also here on YouTube, they've been asking me to do a video about this, and yeah, I've decided to let me just go ahead and do one. So my story starts in matric because most people are always asking what did I do in matric in order for me to get into software development. And back then when I was coming up, computer science was the most prominent course you could do in university, and in order to do computer science you needed level 5 in maths and level 5 in physics. So on my side I did maths and physics, and then I did get level 5 and level 5 level.
I also did maths and physics, but I first also enrolled in... Okay, now I'm ruining this video. I'll tell you guys properly in the video. Just sit down, no reaction, no anything about my journey. But I also did maths and physics. But these days you don't really need maths and physics to start. You can start in high school and then you can get online certificates, but he'll elaborate more. I think I've watched this video before, but he'll elaborate more on how to get into the industry and what do you really need.
5 in maths and physics. It was very hard because I started at an institution called Self-Ups Academy. You guys can go with Self-Ups Academy and get a clear picture of what I'm talking about. But yeah, I got level 5 in maths and level 5 in physics, and then I got accepted at UK Zealand, which is University of Oslo, to do a computer science degree. I only did 1 year at UK Zealand, and then I moved to a private institution which was called CTI at the time, and that's why I transitioned to information technology, and I finished off my degree there, and I ended up graduating with an information technology degree. So after graduating, I got a job in Johannesburg to do data science, but I was not a big fan of Johannesburg and ended up not...
And data science is booming now. We're here in the data science ecosystem. It's booming right now. But shout out to him. For sure he didn't do...
Taking that, not going through that, and then I got a new job in Cape Town for software development, which was an internship, and then that's how I ended up moving to Cape Town. Moving to Cape Town was hectic, but yeah, I had to do it because...
I'm also in Cape Town. It's hectic. When you move this side, too much. It's too much. But anyways.
That I had in my head in terms of software development involved me coming to Cape Town and not Johannesburg, so that's how I ended up here. But yeah, I even have a story of when I moved to Cape Town and I had to go and see where I'm going to be working. So me and my dad took the train from Cape Town city center to Belleville, and then we had to walk from Belleville Park Station or bus station all the way from Belleville to Tiger Valley.
From Belleville Station to... That's a long distance. Oh, that's too much. Belleville Station to Tiger Valley. That's crazy.
Was hot, and my dad was wearing the suit, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, I got to this company. They were using C#, and on my side in university, I had learned Java, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and all that stuff. So I then had to transition from Java to C#, and then I learned C# there, became good in C#, and then after about 10 months, my internship was 12 months. I moved from that company to another company where I started doing like proper development in C#, and then I was working with C#, I was working with cloud and SQL and all the stuff that you can use, that you guys do. So in that company, I ended up doing a lot of cloud development, whereby I was working with AWS. I don't know if you guys know AWS, Amazon Web Services. So if anyone in South Africa is interested in cloud development, either do AWS or Azure, because those are the two mostly used cloud providers in South Africa.
Yeah, AWS, Amazon Web Services, and Azure are one of the most used for sure. But right now, GCP, Google Cloud Platform is coming along very good, guys. Yeah, yes, we are new, but Huawei tried when I was a cloud engineer intern. We tried Huawei, but the platform was not good. Also, they have Alibaba, but the top three, it's AWS, Azure, and then GCP. Those are the cloud providers that majority of the companies use in South Africa. So he's correct, he's right. If you want to get into cloud development, get certificates on those. I think I will link the journey of being a cloud developer here for AWS, and then also Azure and GCP. Maybe I'll link their website below so that you can look for yourself what are you interested in. But they're very good. He's correct. If you want to do cloud development, get into these big three: Amazon Web Services, Azure, and then GCP, Google Cloud Platform.
So on my side, I work with a lot of AWS, and basically what I do now is I'm a cloud developer in a way, because all of the stuff that I develop runs in the cloud using the AWS Web Services, whereby you've got, and I just say AWS Web Services, because AWS means Amazon Web Services, but that's a topic for another day. So yeah, I do cloud development. Everything that I write runs in the AWS environment using Lambda functions, SQS, SNS, DynamoDB, S3, all the resources that you can find in AWS. I make use of them. I get to incognito and all the stuff. So yeah, that's how I got into development. What you guys must know is, once you graduate, the only thing you must worry about is getting experience. Because once you have 6 months of experience is enough to get you.
6 months is not really enough, but once you have experience, once companies know what you can do the job, because they really want someone who can do the job. So that's why you can get online certificates and get a job if you have enough experience. They will just take you. I'll be reacting to some of those also. The lady called Life Research with Bonnie. I'll be reacting to her also, and she has some nice journeys also of people who didn't have a traditional route into the tech industry. But right now we are reacting to BMTV. Shout out to BMTV, by the way. Subscribe to his channel. Also subscribe to me, like this video, so that you can do a part 2 of other software developers. But yeah, 6 months experience, if you are not from a traditional background of software development, is not enough. You need at least a year. But if you are from a computer science background, 6 months is enough. You can move around. Even IT certificates or diplomas, it's enough for you to get or to understand what is going on. But if you are freshly new from a degree that is not software development, 6 months is not enough. You need at least a year. Pushing hard also, but it's correct if you are from IT background, so computer science background. 6 months, you are ready to go. But let's continue.
Junior permanent role, and then from there on, the sky is the limit, because the more experience you gain, the more money you make. The more experience you gain, the more money you make. The more experience you gain, the more money you make. So that's how it is. So development is like soccer, guys. You see in soccer, when you have a development team, it's almost like you have a soccer team. You've got.
This is true because you will obviously have more opportunities to work with different systems. So if you have, for instance, I know someone in Johannesburg. They will stay in this company for 1.5 years and move around, and then the more you move around, the more you increase your money also, the more experience you have with different platforms, different systems. If you collect those skills under your belt, the more money you can make. There is money. We will see life interest with Bonnie, which people are getting a lot of money. He's correct. Shout out to him.
Stars in the team like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. If you want to make more money and be the best dev, you must work hard and be like Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. That way, you will be earning the most money and you'll be the star of the team and you're going to enjoy it. But if you go there and you become mediocre like the South African soccer players, then you'll always be there at the bottom and you won't.
Hey, the shade to South African soccer players. I don't know about that, but there's some truth in that.
So yeah, but I'm just joking. I don't know how did I come up with that analogy. But anyways, guys, yeah. Just to clarify this now, because I know a lot of people are going to be confused. Back then, to do development, it was easy to do. You had to do computer science or information systems or IT. But now, in 2023, the structure of development or the way the rules to get into development has changed. Now,
Yeah.
but you can go through the university route, you can go through the college route, you can go to the University of Technology route, you can
True.
go to boot camps, you can go to self-taught. There's many different routes. So if you don't get into university, don't be discouraged. You can go to do boot camps, you can go and do
True.
many different things. Boot camps are prominent ones that I can show you guys if you're in South Africa that you can do is within called as Musa and Hyperion Dev and Bushikos. There's a lot of them. And also, let me not get into that one because people are always finding me when I talk about LS, but let's leave it there. So
Okay.
if you want to go to the university route, go to the university route whereby you do computer science, which is the best qualification you can do, information technology, information systems, and informatics. But you guys must know if you are going to try and avoid, hey, what is happening? What is happening? Is this thing still recording?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you are not going to use the university route,
Yeah.
but understand that there's going to be disadvantages there because there's companies who only want university graduates. So then there's companies who take anything. So you must understand that there's a lot of advantages and disadvantages to all these different routes that you can take. But I hope I'm clear because yeah, if you guys have any more questions about the routes and all that stuff, go follow me on TikTok. I'll give you more detailed information.
Go follow him on TikTok. He does AMA lives on TikTok, and he speaks about what you need. Yeah. But basically, what he's saying is true. Yeah, there are different ways right now, but back then you needed a computer science degree, IT, diplomas or certificates in order for you to get your foot on the door. So that's it. That's the video reacting to BMTV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Boom.